This is our Chattanooga story.
Welcome back, you guys.
How you guys doing today? Hope you guys having a motivational day. So,
welcome.
What are we talking about today?
Okay, y'all. So today's story time is about basically when me and Zay first met and what we had to go through, and from the time being where I was at the time all the way to basically now. So, well, not really to now, but like, you get what I'm saying. So basically, story time from when we was in Tennessee.
You want to start first or I'll start?
You can start first.
Where you want to start at, though?
Okay, I'll start. So I'm gonna just start by telling you guys like the time, like around when me and Zay first started talking, we got together, and then to the point like when he came down to see me or whatever. So we got together July 20th of 2018. That is actually our anniversary. We was talking for about 4 months, and then Zay decided to come and see me at the end of November of 2018. And yes, so when that happened, like, I was super excited for Zay to come see me and all.
And I was too, because I remember when I left my family house when they was all asleep. When they was all asleep.
I didn't believe he was coming for real. Like, I wasn't like, I'm not saying he was lying. Like, it's just like we just met, so I wasn't really expecting to like actually come that soon.
Yeah.
So, but he came like 4 months after we got together, and then he was down there with me all the way to like March it was?
Yeah, it was like
he was November, December, January. You was there for like 4 or 5 months. But you came back in between, and then you came back to Chicago in between, and you came back down there. So he was there for like a few months or whatever. And so I finally, do I get like in deep in detail with what happened? Or you want to say something?
Yeah, we can get deep in detail.
Okay, so anyways, I decided on one crispy little night to sneak Zay in the house I was living in. And unfortunately, I was just 17. I wasn't grown yet, almost, but not yet. And I kind of got in trouble. I kind of got the police called on me.
I was in handcuffs.
Yeah, and then after you left, I was in handcuffs. And it was scary because, like, the whole fact is, we're just going to call this lady her or she, because she really thought you broke in, but I actually let you in. So
let me in.
You can go ahead.
And then I remember as I was coming up the stairs, and she came around
and she saw
me, and she said, I can't say his name.
She was telling her husband to like get something because she wasn't, I guess she didn't feel safe or whatever, but I felt safe because obviously this is my boyfriend now. We're together already, so I mean, I feel safe. But I feel like it was probably your own decision. I probably shouldn't have snuck him in. Probably just should have waited until like I went to my uncle's house to see him again. Sure. But that was our fail, but I was still so happy though. Like, yes, like I'll do all that over again if I really want to have to, because like I love Zay so much. It's just crazy. I love him so much. But what else did we go through in Tennessee?
I remember when I tried again. Remember I came up to your job?
You came to my job, and then one of my co-workers I worked with came in. Me and the lady I'm talking about was grocery shopping, and we was at the register. And one of my employees I worked with, co-worker, whatever you call him, he came to me and was like, "It's some dude outside wanting you," and I'm like, "Huh?" And then that's the main thing, like, dang, Zay, really? Why you had to wait till now? I'm not even on the clock right now. But what's so crazy is I was working that same day. I wasn't working at that time.
But you didn't clock in?
No, I didn't clock. I didn't even go in that day because of what happened. I had to call off that day.
Dang, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't even know. No, I called off that day because I didn't, like, she told me she wasn't going to take me to work that day. And that was the only way. That was the only ride I had to get to work. I'm like, well,
at least I gave your
free day off, right? But yeah, y'all. And then after that, when she called us, she started chasing Zay around the parking lot.
She couldn't catch me.
Yo,
I don't even know why she even tried to.
I seen Zay as soon as I walked out the store, and the next thing I knew, I didn't even see him no more. Like literally, he was gone. Like he took off. We was driving around the parking lot, and I still didn't see him. I'm looking like, she's like, if you see him, tell me. If I see him, I'm not telling you nothing. I was going to just see you for myself to see where you was, but I didn't even know where you was. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself like, where did he go that fast? But y'all, he went into O'Reilly, and O'Reilly was like 4 or 5 stores down
Do
from
they
where I
still
was.
even have O'Reilly? Because I know they removed our O'Reillys on where we used to live.
I don't know. That I want to know. I want to know. But yeah, so now after that, we really just started like sneaking around my job and seeing each other. I used to tell the lady I used to live with that I had to work overtime, or they need my help after I get off. Like that was just ways to be able to get me to see Zay, because like other than that, I would have got caught again. And then my school situation.
I remember the school.
Oh my God, I got my phone taken for even texting Zay, right? Then I decided to text him on my laptop at school, my Chromebook, you know, like the school Chromebook they give you. I got caught for texting Zay on my school Chromebook, y'all. I got my Chromebook taken. I don't think I got suspended. I just got like a warning, but I still got my Chromebook taken. Yeah. And y'all, then the cops was called on me again at the school. They actually brought the cops to the school when it was like going through my computer or whatever. And mind you guys, I got the cops called on me 3 times during this whole incident with me and Zay being together, okay? First time he snuck in, second time when I was at my school texting him, and then the third time is when she found out that Zay brought me a phone to Tennessee because I didn't have no phone.
That's when I went back to Chicago.
And then came back.
Yeah.
And she found that phone, she took it, and then she called the police after she found that phone. So, but the only reason why she knew I had a phone. Alright, y'all, back to what we were saying. Sorry, the camera cut.
Sorry.
But I was just saying how she called the police on me for the 3rd time, which basically is when I had to go to work and I left my charger to go to the phone that Zay brought back to me. I left it on my bed and I realized and I forgot it until I got to work, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of screwed, because I knew when I got home I was going to get in trouble again. And little did I know, yes, I got in trouble.
But what did you put it at? That's what I always wanted to know.
What, my charger?
No, the phone. Oh, that's what she called the charger?
Yeah, because I had left it on my bed because I was getting ready to grab it before I walked out my door. And I forgot to get off my bed when I was headed to work. She didn't see the phone. She seen the charger. That's how she knew I had a phone. Yeah. But yeah, basically after that, police came. I was in handcuffs for the 3rd time, y'all. But I was never arrested. Y'all, I've never been arrested.
I was never arrested.
You sure? Alright, y'all, welcome back. Sorry for the camera keep on cutting off, but anyways, long story short, on my birthday, on my 18th birthday, I decided to just come and stay with Zay. Zay had bought me a ticket. He booked me a ticket to come up here, so yeah, on my birthday, I came up here on my 18th birthday, and after that, I've been with Zay ever since. So 6 years, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that is our Chattanooga story, y'all. And I'm sticking to it.
And I'm sticking to it.
But I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna go ahead and end it off here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any other video ideas, make sure you drop them down below in the comments. And make sure you hit that notification bell. Without further ado, we'll catch you on the next video.